Team Kill Podcast. Intentional Strays.
Oh, what is up, everybody? My name is Killing Spree 37.
And I am Silencer.
And this is the Team Kill Podcast, episode 78. We are back. Slight delay, guys. I can explain this right away, okay? But first and foremost, you know, the internet lost a legend this past, couple weeks. Maybe this past week. I rest in peace to the GIF creator. I hope I'm saying it right. It's either still Stephen Wilhite or Stefan Wilhite. He was the creator of the GIF, which is commonly known as the moving pictures, the 4-second clips. I really can't personify it because I understand it as a, some people call it a little miniature video. I call it as a moving picture. It could be the same thing, but he passed away and he shaped how we talk to people indefinitely. Okay, the memes was another addition to us being able to speak differently to people, but GIFs in comment sections have personified the internet and redefined how we speak to people. So rest in peace to him.
Revolutionary.
What he saw and what he did for us, guys, we're going to be using for hundreds of thousands of years. I can't see us possibly dominating such a simple thing. So rest in peace to him. I'm actually going to start off on my past weekend, Silencer, just to be real brief and quick. I finally had my Money in the Bank tournament. Guys, it was supposed to be an 8-man tournament in WWE 2K22. Money in the Bank. $100 was on the line. I could only find 4 people, okay? And the reason why is because I initially asked people if they had PlayStation only. I didn't ask if they had PS4 or PS5. Apparently, the next-gen bundle is kind of tricky. You could only play next-gen if you have the PS4 version and you have upgraded to the PS5 version, so on and so forth. So I had 4 people. Shout out to them. Great competitors, all except for one, okay? And this guy, he lost, and he just couldn't blame the L on nobody else but me.
Headshot.
So, a little backstory. I won't go into the whole details of everything, but basically the guy was in a heated match with somebody, right? He was playing really good, not to mention the fact that we had to restart the match twice because of lag issues, okay? Now, we're on the 3rd attempt. He is in a heated back and forth with this guy in a match, okay? We're about 15 minutes through. He stuns the guy with a finisher. He goes up the ladder to try and bring down the suitcase so he could win. Instead of doing that, the guy jumps off of the ladder, right? Attacking his opponent. The opponent, the momentum switches from there. The opponent gets the upper hand on him, spears him, finishes him, climbs up, and wins.
Damn.
And he left the server and thought that I blocked him because he couldn't message me anymore, right? We weren't friends. We were speaking through server, which prompted him to attack me on PlayStation, saying that he was going to air on my channel and my fake-ass tournament. The shit was ass. It was cheap-ass players and people that were only playing for money. It's a tournament, fam.
Just an all-out fucking douchebag.
Yeah. Nobody was making this about anything other than money, okay? Even myself included. I was going to tell the guys, put on a show, but then I told myself, nah, they're here for the money. However they win is however they win, right? So he lost, blamed me, said he was going to fucking throw my channel in the fucking sewer, and then peacefully left. And, I had a nice, funny laugh when I got to watch him fucking lose during the editing process. So.
Headshot.
We had a winner, thankfully. Congratulations to him. I won't spoil it because the video is going to be dropping the same day as this podcast, okay? I got a new desk and have a whole new little setup. That's mainly the reason, guys, that the podcast has been delayed. This desk took me, oh my God, like 6 hours to build. Then it took me an additional couple hours and a day to figure out how to set up everything to where it's like perfect for me, but doesn't disturb the recording or the streaming process. So that took a while. So apologies for that. And I found a dog.
Oh yeah, I fucking remember that little picture.
Yes.
What's good with the dog?
You know, so
Tell
I
me
was
about the
driving. I was driving peacefully, saw a
And you
dog.
fucking stole it. Fucking way back to your.
Well, listen.
Headshot.
You know, the street was a little busy, okay? So it's hard for me to see the dog and be like, yeah, I'm going to not, pay attention to it. Because it would look friendly. So I walked up to it. And, but let me first tell you, it was staring at the fence like blank. Like you would think it was a statue, a stuffed animal, a taxidermist animal, right?
Uh-huh.
I walk up to it, I start calling it. It comes up to me, it like jabs me with its nose and then continues to back to the fence. But there's other dogs on the other side of the fence.
Jabs you.
Yeah, it like pokes me all hard and then it goes away, right? So I eventually get a hold of her and put her in the car. And, she's super friendly, but she's also like passive. Like she doesn't like want to like engage with you, but she's friendly, which makes sense, if it makes sense.
Yeah.
So her name was Delilah, found her. And unfortunately for me, she was microchipped. And had she not...
Delilah.
Yes. I actually wrote her a song, okay? Okay, it was called Hey There, Delilah.
The one that got away?
Yes, the one that got away, okay? Oh... Yes, okay? It hurt. It hurt seeing the dog go away, okay? Returned it to its owners. I got to kick it with it for like about 6 hours. And the neighbor was like, oh, where'd you find... she was kind of a neighbor. She lives kind of like down the block. And she was like, oh, what do you want, as a reward? And in my head, I was like, the dog,
Headshot.
I was like, nah, you're fine, thank you. Like, she was a sweetheart, so...
Should have told him, what? I am looking for a new fucking microphone.
Hey, bitch. Listen, you look a little, rich, okay? I need a desk.
What's more important, the dog or a fucking simple microphone?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, come on now. So I decided not to tax her, and then I gave the dog back. But let me tell you something.
That's good.
I have been missing that dog since she left. That happened Monday. No, I'm sorry. Last Thursday. So a week from today.
So this is a love at first sight kind of thing, huh?
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful dog. Friendly. Like I said, it's one of those dogs that was passive, but at the same time, it was friendly. So, like, she kind of gave you attention, but she left you alone at the same time. And the best experience of this was that the dog did not use the bathroom in or outside the house.
That's good.
Yeah, no fucking shit to pick up, no fucking pee stains to worry about on the carpet. Very, beautiful experience. It was unreal. Like, I was like, oh my God, I get to touch a dog. I haven't touched a dog in years.
This guy.
It's true, like, fuck. Like, we had the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
And then anytime you see a dog out in public, it's either on a leash with its owner, far away. The owner's very particular about you touching their dog. Or it's a service animal inside of a shop, and you really can't touch those dogs,
Yeah.
So being able to pet this dog and just grab her and just fucking shake her head and shit, like, that was fun. So,
Oh, yeah.
overall, that was my weekend. Didn't do much else other than fix my setup and yeah.
That's good. Nice little highlight.
Yes.
Nice little highlight. Now, on the other side of the world, in the side of the hot streets of Texas, I would like to start to say that this past week days have made me hate myself.
Headshot.
All right.
What a start.
Yeah, what a start. Okay.
And I'll tell you why. Listen, there's this. You remember the fucking blue car that I bought, okay?
Yes, the Supra. What is it?
The Subaru.
The Subaru. There you go.
Subaru.
Yeah.
So, I'm driving down the street and I started to hear this weird noise. Mm-hmm. So a couple more problems, appeared. My luck. And the thing is, I fucking love cars, okay? Uh-huh. I'm not the type of person where it's like, I buy a car and use it for point A and point B. That's the thing I hate about myself. When I buy a car, I want to fucking fix the fuck out of it.
Right.
And this week made me realize that, because now I'm probably gonna have to dump another close to 1,200 on this fucking car.
On top of the
On top
1,200.
of that, everything I've
Yeah.
already fucking put, I'm probably close to 5K already. Which the goal was not to exceed probably like 3,500. Okay.
Listen, you did it to yourself because you said
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell it, and I was like, okay.
Now, yeah, but you know what? There was a news by Subaru saying that they are going to stop production on any gas engines. So this means that this car specific is going to turn into a little gem in the future.
Yeah, if it survives.
Oh, it will survive. It's a survivor.
I don't let you finish your story, so.
So, on top of that, I had to fucking fix it now. I had to drop, the transmission and figure some other stuff out.
Oh yeah, free labor.
Yeah, free labor, but the parts aren't really. So one thing I had to replace is like $7. And it's gonna
Okay.
take me like 2 days, labor wise, to fucking fix it. See?
$7, but 2 days to fix.
Yeah. See, that's the thing where customers don't understand. Like, why the hell is you charging me this, but the part's only $7? All right, bitch. I'm gonna work on your car for 2 days. Please understand that it's labor intensive.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, so I mean, aside from that, what else did I do? I fucking got a lot of shit done personal with a side of business. What else? Fucking my cat ran away for 2 days, came back with the fucking scratch on his neck.
Oh man,
So, I don't know who's been treating him, but,
the Sancha.
I don't know. That's his life, but
Is it a boy or a girl?
it's a boy.
He's like, I ain't getting no fucking pissy here. Let me go fucking roam the streets.
It's a little
Headshot.
it's a little pimp.
Found a little stray behind this the dumpster in Houston.
Listen, we're in Dallas. Don't you ever say Houston.
Yeah, but if he was gone for 2 days, he might have traveled to Houston. One day there, one day
Hell
back.
no. Who's not gonna walk fucking all the way to Houston in one day?
He went down to the fucking food court trash can by the Galleria and just fucking found a nice little
yeah.
thick stray.
I believe that. Nice
Fucking-
black and white.
Yeah. That's
A
funny.
little Thundercat.
Thundercat.
So aside from that, that's pretty much it. I've been playing and getting some shit accustomed for business that I'm gonna hopefully achieve this upcoming weeks. And because I'm trying to be more creative and leave the work field for being a mechanic.
Right.
Like, I enjoy it, but it comes to the point where there's other ways, Like, I'll happily work on cars for my families, or even friends that I know. Like, pay up and I'll do it at the crib or some shit,
Yeah.
But as a customer standpoint, where I fucking serve customers, it got to a point where that's not where I see myself anymore.
Yeah, and it's something to be ashamed of.
Well, it's not, but it's just phases in life.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to do. Hopefully within these 2-3 weeks, get everything sorted out, and yeah, it'll be dope.
Yeah.
That's a little content creation from different angles, and also getting into real estate. We'll see.
Yeah, one thing at a time. I think your situation is like my situation, where we leave one thing and then we find like 4 different things to fucking get our hands in, and then become just as overwhelmed as we were with the first thing.
Well, the thing is with being it's I guess stressful, but it's also hard on your body. So you have imagine both things just attacking you, and then fucking stupid. You know how the damn tax season was, so.
Oh yeah.
So imagine fucking getting hit with all these fucking angles, and at the end you're like, fuck, I just want to relax, but then you can't.
Yeah, I forgot the other side of the spectrum.
Yeah, there's a lot. And then fucking customers trying to sue you, get some money out. Listen, a couple years ago, there was a fucking dumb guy that, I don't know if I ever told you. He was walking inside. He dropped some water with his water bottle. He pretended like he fell. He lay there. And he screamed for help.
Oh my.
Now, keep in mind that this whole thing was recorded. He doesn't know.
Yeah, obviously.
So this guy gets up and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go sue you. Why is there water here? Blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, okay, go sue him. I let this guy fucking waste money on the fucking lawyer because he asked me, do you guys have cameras? Kind of weird question, right? So I told him no, we don't. This guy went out. He fucking got a lawyer.
Yeah.
You know, everything. I already had my lawyer set up, and I told him I just got footage, and he just laughed. He said, okay, that's it. That is smart. Yeah, I didn't say anything to the customer. You know, I was like, all right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you don't have to at that point.
He's like, I'll pay for damages. What happened? Blah, blah, blah. I made him feel hopeful. Okay.
Right.
Like he was going to take some money out of me.
Yeah.
I made him feel like, yeah, I'm going to fucking end these guys. Okay, cool. So it gets to a point where the lawyer goes to the courtroom and then we're there. And then this guy's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. You know, the lawyer has nothing to say. And he just gives a USB to the judge. And the judge's like, what is this? Like, evidence? Put it on.
Yeah.
He showed it on the TV. This guy's fucking heart. His face looked like his heart fell out.
Oh,
His fucking color left his body.
I fucking bet. Because you could countersue, right? You could sue him for like the lawyer damage, right? Lawyer fees.
Yeah, and then for wasting our time. And this is what we did. We took his fucking car.
Headshot.
Oh, yeah, good job.
We took his car, and he paid us some money in compensation for losing time. And then whatever we paid our lawyer for his time, too. So he ended up being extremely fucked over for trying to beat us, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he deserved it. I mean, everybody, you know, like I've always said, everybody digs their own grave. And apparently this guy thought his grave was going to be nice and filled with gold. But
yeah. I've never seen shit like that happen until I started working like at Walmart. And fools tried that shit like on Thanksgiving.
hard as fuck, yeah.
Like they would throw fucking gravy on the floor and like slip. Like, you know?
That shit is crazy, bro, yeah.
And then like I would try to assist them and then the security guard and the manager would come and like get away from the suspect and I'm like, suspect? And then they would tell me later, like, oh, he threw that shit on the floor by himself to get compensation. I was like,
The suspect.
oh, let me think of my fucking job's on the line. Here you guys are doing fucking police work. All right, good there. Farewell, officer.
Yeah, that's just wild, bro. Fucking dumbass people.
Yeah, you know?
But yeah, that's it, bro. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, you know, that sounds
Nothing
good.
special.
You know, I can't wait for you to quit that shop so we can start getting some content, okay? Ready. I'm excited,
Soon,
okay?
'cause that's what I want to.
Okay, I'm excited for that. But you know what else? Speaking of, you know, failed attempts at, you know, those slip and falls. You know what else has been caught slipping recently?
Your green card?
Your
Headshot.
fucking, you know, your jokes, okay? Bitch. It's time for a rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Players ready up. 3, 2, 1.
This full silencer looks like the old Tech Deck mascots.
Headshot.
You look like a fucking thumb with a mustache, okay? I'm not gonna lie.
That's why I bought those gaming thumbs for mobile.
Headshot.
The razor finger slips.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Since we're talking about lookalikes, you know, this fool looks like the lesbian Alibaba of the Daddy Chill meme.
Headshot.
What the fuck is even that?
Daddy Chill.
Oh, that's just hilarious. That fucking guy, no disrespect, but disrespect. That food looks like Journey Lucas, the one that said Daddy Chill.
Headshot.
All right.
As well. What is that?
Silencer's mustache looks like stained Tupperware marks.
Headshot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotta get personal with the, you know, some of us can't grow.
Yeah, you know.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, since we're talking about that, you know, this fool's head looks like a gooch trying to wear gaming headphones.
Headshot.
Yo, don't go at my fucking head roll like that, fam. All right.
That was a fucking headshot right there.
Oh, that was a good one. All right, game over. Time. Oh, shit. That was good. Oh, shit. That was fucking good. See, I would have more jokes about you if you fucking uploaded a picture to Facebook, okay?
Facebook is never heard of her. Never heard of her.
I've never heard of her. All right. Guys, welcome. We are moving on to topics. As you know, okay, PlayStation has been in talks and in rumors about them coming up with a competitor for Game Pass called Project Spartacus. Well, today, officially, it has been revealed. PlayStation announces new PS Plus subscription with tiers, okay? But the downside to all of the tiers is that new PlayStation games won't add first-party exclusives at launch. So, Silencer, before we go any further, can you read the tiers that we have with the PlayStation?
So the first tier is PlayStation Plus Essential.
Right, which is basic.
PlayStation Plus Extra.
Okay.
I don't know who the fuck named these, but okay. PlayStation Plus Premium.
Okay, and what do the tiers have?
So the Essential, it provides the same benefits that PlayStation Plus members are already getting. There are no changes for existing members, and the price is $9.99 a month, $24.99 quarterly, or $59 yearly. So I think this is just whatever you're fucking paying for right now.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be even in the tiers if you ask me, but okay.
Yeah, it's just the basic whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Extra, all benefits from the Essential, of course. But they add a catalog of 400 PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games, like Spider-Man, Spider-Man Miles Morales, God of War, and many more. Now this one, prices at $14.99 per month, $59.99 quarterly, or $99.99 yearly. That's for the Extra.
Good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what they gave us now with the PS5.
But I mean, it is a 400 catalog, so I guess it's if you play that much, I think it's worth it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the Premium provides all the benefits from Essential and Extras, 340 additional games, including PlayStation 3 games. And this is going to be available via cloud streaming, so your internet needs to be good. Okay.
Right.
Now, the stream and download catalog of the PlayStation, PS2, and PSP, you'll get that also. You'll get cloud streaming access for original PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and PSP and PS4 games offered in the Extra and Premium tiers. Stream games using PS4 and PS5 consoles and PC. Time-limited game trials. And the price for this Premium is $17.99 per month, $49.99 quarterly, or $119.99 a year.
Right. So it's basically double their original PS Plus, right?
It's double the Essentials.
Right.
I would say.
So I like this a lot. Okay. A lot of people seem to be shitting on it because of the obvious, where Game Pass has people allowed to play games that just dropped for $1 or whatever, you know?
Well, don't buy the damn game.
Right, that's what I was saying. So they have that, but Sony came out and said, we're not going to do that. We believe that that's going to lead to poor quality in future releases, and that's not going to be okay. Everything seems pretty good. I think Premium sounds dope. And the only reason why it sounds dope is because a lot of classic games were on PS2.
That's what I was gonna say. The ability to play PS2 games or even PSP games is dope. Because you don't have to buy the console, you know?
Right. Because myself, I'm looking forward to PS2 remakes. And that can only happen if games are getting enough traction, okay? And I don't know if that's why they chose not to sell PS2 games. Because as you remember, we used to be able to buy like Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, you know, before it got remade. Marvel vs. Capcom, like shit like that you could buy. And they stopped doing it. And they only started focusing on demos, and they started focusing on current gen games. And we kind of got a little peek at certain games But a lot of times when we ask for remakes, people were saying, no, we're not going to remake it, or we'll see in the future. And I truly believe that this is why they weren't able to remake anything, because of this specific type of deal, you know?
Yeah. Overall,
Yeah.
I think it's good.
You think it's good? So do you feel like as a person that you're not even paying for PlayStation Plus right now, are you?
No,
Okay.
I was a couple months ago, but the only reason why I stopped is because I was barely playing it, so I
Right.
didn't find a use. Now, if I played a lot of games like constantly besides fucking Apex,
Right.
then it's definitely worth it.
Right. I buy it every yearly. The yearly price 60 because I mean, you can't really beat it, you know, if you tally up
Yeah.
the months it's 120 if you pay per month $10.
Yeah,
So, which is the strategy here. If you consider paying the 120, if you pay the normal $10 every month for a year, you're basically getting the premium, you know, price. Okay. Me, I think I would have to dabble 1 month into premium just to see what games they have, and I think that'll be it because I think overall, the essential ideal of being able to have a bunch of free games to play is nice, and the ability to play online. I just think this is more for people that constantly want to sit there and revisit the past. I'm not one of those people, you know.
like play classics and shit.
Yeah, I would play
That's
certain
the-
classics.
See, that's the thing, because I mean, you're getting on the extra and premium, you're getting 400 games plus a 340
Right.
additional. Now, for example, you go out and you're like, hey, you know what? I want to play a PS2 game, but I don't have this console.
Uh-huh.
Now you go and then you fucking find a PS2 console. That's gonna cost you money,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and then plus the game. So now whatever you spend on the console, you can pay a year of this and play not only that game but also visit other games.
Right.
So in the end, I think it's a good way to save money because you don't have to keep buying the games
Oh yeah.
and buy the console if you don't have it. So I mean, I don't know if you compare buying a console versus a year subscription when you can play it included in that. I think it's a good deal.
Yeah, because I'm thinking back to like if I wanted to play, for example, Def Jam Fight for New York, right? One of my favorite fighting games of all time.
Yeah.
If I wanted to play this, I would have to go out and buy an original Xbox or a PlayStation 2. I'd have to get a remote. I'd have to get a memory card to play, right? And then I'd have to find the game. And oftentimes it's an arm and a leg, not only just to find the game, to find the console. It's expensive and tedious and time consuming to get all that stuff, you know? Rather, if you have a PS5, PS4, you can pay $17.99 for a month, right? Play the shit out of the game if it's in the catalog, and then boom, you got your fill, and I'm pretty sure you saved well over $150.
That's what I'm saying, and you get it for the whole year.
Yeah, so yeah,
And
it's
you get
pretty
to play
good.
fucking crazy other games. I mean, you have a whole library of 400 plus the 340 or even PS1 games.
Yeah, but how many of those are classics, and how many of them are going to be indie games? You know?
Yeah, well, that's true. But I mean, regardless, I think you're getting a better deal this route than buying the whole route of finding a good console and shit like that.
Right. So overall, first impressions, I do believe they're hitting the mark. They're being original. They're not going the Xbox way, which would be a game like, for example, Forza drops today. People are going to just sit there and use Game Pass because they play it without essentially buying it. And they're telling you, no, we're not going to do that because it's going to hurt the quality of the games. And that's smart because at the end of the day, they're making money and they're making money again.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
I think this is going to be a real streamer heavy delight, you know? Because if you have a popular gamer streamer that has any of these games per se, I can assume and safely say that they could go back and potentially play the game in front of their audience, and the the speedrun community. I mean, like, come on now. It's on PS5, and I'm guaranteeing you a bunch of these old school classic games that probably were able to be, played on PlayStation 2. They get it on PS2, they stream, and they try these speedruns attempts. I'm pretty sure a lot of these games are starting to get a lot of love,
Oh yeah, I agree.
So first impressions, I'm pretty happy with it. I really had no expectation for it, but I will want to see a catalog of the PS2, PS3 games that they essentially are offering. Because, like I said, if they're indie games, I don't want to simply play a game that looks like asteroids, or something else. So that's my only concern is the catalog, and overall, good pricing. It's not that bad. I like it.
Yep, me too.
Right.
Excited for these new I guess trendy steps ahead.
Right. So will you be copying a month of extra or premium?
I might be copying the month of premium to try it out, to be honest with you.
Right. Yeah. I think I'll do the same thing as well and just see what they have overall. So good job on them for finding a way to compete in that lane and be original. Because Xbox was cleaning up. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, Nintendo also has this little thing too. But since I had the Switch the other day, I turned it on to play a little bit of Zelda.
Right.
And they have a little subscription too, and you can play fucking old school games, which is pretty neat. So I think all three of these consoles are gonna get in a war. What can they offer and shit?
Right. And yeah, and it'll benefit nobody, but it'll benefit everybody that's likes the game, and then the game studios as well too. Because I wonder how they're going to be compensated for being a part of this.
Yeah, that's true.
So, speaking of Zelda, we'll make this real quick. Were you disappointed when they said they were gonna drop the next game 2023?
Yeah, kind of.
Were you sad? You were hurt? Punching there?
Well, I wasn't hurt, but it's expected.
Yeah.
It's expected. The only thing is, this Breath of the I don't know. I feel like they're gonna do a better job than what they essentially had.
Right.
So, expecting a better game. So we'll see.
Hopefully, better graphics too, because every time I see a video clip on TikTok, it just looks the same.
Well, listen, it's not like, I don't know. For me, like, the Nintendo Switch is not about the graphics. It's more of the gameplay and the story type of thing. So when it comes to the Wii, my main focus is literally not the graphics. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but it's more focused on entertaining than anything else. I don't know how to explain it.
Right. So Silencer likes ugly women, and he doesn't go for their looks. He goes for their personality, and that's what matters to him. Okay, I understand. 100% Silencer, okay?
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
So last week we talked about this Twitch chick, right, who I believe now they're telling us she is a trans woman. She comes out and she says she's going to shoot Twitch headquarters because she got banned for good reason, right?
Yeah.
She went dark. She deactivated. She deleted the tweets. And today she posted an email that she received from Twitch saying that her channel has been unbanned. Okay? This comes from, I believe, her either having a statement or reaching out to Twitch, telling them, apologizing and stuff like that, right? They said it was really heartfelt and remorseful were some of the words that were said. Okay? Unbanned from Twitch. How do you feel about this?
I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't have been unbanned.
Right.
It's not a sensitive topic to just, give a nice little slap on the hand and be like, oh, on your way.
Right. And I feel like it's not up to par with the serious of the threat because you have to, like I said, you have to remember YouTube dealt with this exact same thing. And I don't think that if the person would have made the threats before she went over there and did what she did, I don't think that she, I don't think they would let her back on the channel. It's a little hypocritical to me. I'm not sure if they gave her leeway because she was a trans woman, or if she, if they kind of reached out behind the scenes with like current information about her. That way they kind of like have her watched, by police or local authorities or whatever. But here's the thing. Gideon, who was the guy that said Pokimane was getting ran through, got slammed because he just pretty much was just telling her L plus ratio in her comment section and all that stuff, right? He apologized, similar to this person. He apologized not only to the people that he said it to, but he also apologized to Pokimane. They met up, they created content, and Pokimane moved on. But essentially, Gideon has been banned, and he has been unable to be back on his Twitch channel. So for me, it feels a little bit hypocritical that we're letting someone who threatened, to shoot HQ, which is not only serious, but has happened to one of your serious competitors. And we are not letting Gideon, who apologized for his wrongdoing, back on your platform.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, to say the least.
Right. So, I just wanted to bring up people up to date with this. What are your final thoughts on this? Do you feel like this is the last time we're going to hear of her and her accusations, or do you feel like in the future, the next time we'll be talking about this topic is because she actually did what she said she was going to do?
I don't know. I think she's definitely going to hit news again because, that it's embedded in her character. She did it once, she's bound to do it again.
Right. And, I don't know if she's a sayer or a doer, but I don't know. I'd hold my purple gun tight, okay?
Yeah.
That purple gun in Amazon, you got to have the Twitch Prime robot come out and just fucking deal with her. Fucking smack her around real quick before she goes inside. So we'll leave that there. In other news, guys, if you guys haven't heard or been living under a rock, pun intended, the Oscars went down. And, of course, in surprisingly fashion, they were trending. I'm not an Oscars person. I don't care who wins, okay? I just watch the movies. And a lot of movies that nominate, they're kind of ass, okay? And I've never heard of or watched. But nonetheless, the Oscars happened. Will Smith was in attendance with his wife, Jada. Chris Rock said a joke about Jada being bald, but she has health reasons. She has alopecia. And Will Smith proceeded to walk up the stage, smack Chris Rock, and go back to his stage. And that clip went viral. Why are we talking about it? Because it has nothing to do with celebrity, it's celebrity gossip. It's not about video games or YouTube content creating. Yeah. But it kind of is, because they uploaded the video, and this video of Chris Rock getting slapped by Will Smith has debunked Mr. Beast Squid Game video for the most views in one day.
Wow.
Right. So imagine Mr. Beast spent, let's put a fair number of 5 to 10 million on the video. Squid Game recreation, right? Mm-hmm. Real, entertaining content. If there was one person to do it, it was him, right?
Yeah.
Now, how pissed would you be that a mere controversy, a 30-second slap that may or may not have been rehearsed, takes the number one spot?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I would feel kind of, disappointed.
Yeah, I'd be a little pissed. I'd be pissed.
That's the thing. This is how you know that society that we live in today reacts more towards negative things than other.
Right.
And this is a big example of where the future is heading.
Yeah, it sucks, because, like I said, he spent a lot of money. He worked hard on the video. And that, for me, was the crowning achievement for him that year, last year in 2021.
Yeah.
Being able to recreate that, have the video come out to be super spectacular and edited so perfectly, and then just a 5 to 10-second clip of drama happening, it steals the show.
That shit is wild. Yeah, I'd be mad as fuck.
It sucks. So, do you feel like Mr. Beast can take the number one spot again? Or do you feel like this one's not going to be broken until another celebrity does something like this?
Another celebrity drama moment.
Yeah, you know, like when fucking...
So what's the percentage at the moment as we're speaking right now? What's the difference in percentage of views?
When I saw it, I believe it was 48 million. I believe
And
that's
how
what
much
it was.
does Mr. Beast have?
Well, are we talking about like right now as in total?
Yeah.
Okay, so first day, I don't know. Okay, so let's see right here. If we look up Mr. Beast Squid Game, you're gonna see that it's well over 100 million. I believe it is 235 million. Okay,
Okay.
and then Will Smith smacking Chris Rock will have to garner. Let's see here. Official. Let's see. Entertainment Tonight would be 17 million. That's not it. I think the Oscars uploaded it. And currently, right now, it's at 82 million from the Guardian News.
Wow.
So, yeah. 82 million. 82 million compared to 235. Not that much, right? And I doubt it'll go any higher.
Well, I mean, you know that because people, especially TikTokers and other streamers, they like to fucking watch it and do stupid remixes. And people are generally like, where did they get this clip from? Let me go find the original. So I feel like it still has a big stage of climbing up.
I think it plateaus after today. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think today it'll plateau, only because it happened. It's such a flash in the pan moment for both parties. The clip will be resurfacing, yeah, but will it have the longevity? No. Everybody gets their 15 minutes of fame, even though they're famous. Everybody has their 15 minutes. It'll die down, and then another celebrity will be the talk of the town.
All right, well, we'll catch y'all next week and see what the difference in views is.
Yeah,
I feel like
we'll
it's going to keep going up.
Yeah, well, look, I don't think so, but it sucks that it happened to him. Before we go, final thought. Will smacking Chris Rock, was that heroic in defending honor, or was that fucking pussy and trash?
Oh, yeah, that was trash. Foul. Sissy move. Bitch move.
Yeah. He was protecting Austin. I'm sorry. He was protecting August Alsina's, girlfriend's pride.
You think he should have protected and defended his entanglement with Jada?
He should have. He should have kept it protected. Instead, he fucking, he went on the red table
that
talk.
Makes no sense. This is how you know this fucking woman is toxic, but he doesn't want to fucking accept it.
Somebody said that she was like a little witch, like she was like putting spells on Will and shit.
Good thing she's not a Latina.
Oh yeah. Listen, I couldn't tell with that fucking bald head, okay? I can't tell. You would think, okay?
God damn.
I've seen bald Mexican women, so.
Scary.
Yeah, it's a little scary.
Very scary.
We'll move on from that, guys. Quick subject. Activision Blizzard settles sexual harassment lawsuit for $18 million. How do you feel about that?
They settled.
Yes, a U.S. District Judge, Dale Fisher, approved an $18 million relief settlement with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission today. The settlement comes months after Activision Blizzard originally agreed to settle with the EEOC on September 27, 2021. But those attempting to hold the game publisher to account are split on how much of a win this will ultimately be for the victims' frat boy culture.
Imagine paying this much and at the end fucking Activision says, oh yeah, we can fucking use this in our tax deductible.
You know, it's a little weird, but I can see them settling it. My thing is, how many women?
I'm gonna go this route.
No, because I think that's it for their settlement. I don't know.
Okay.
I think they did it in one big case. You know.
Yeah.
So I think what happened is that, let's say 40 women got into one settlement, one lawsuit. I'm no mathematician, guys, okay, so I'm going to bust out the calculator. If we're talking about, for an example, 40 women, hold on, let's get 18 million, right?
Yeah.
18 million divided by 40 people, it's a fat paycheck. It's right
Very
now it's
fat.
looking at 450,000 per woman, right?
Yeah.
With tax, probably like 100 something. Now, that's a good amount. Don't get me wrong, but is that worth your pain and suffering?
And especially, I mean, I don't know, but I think this will ruin your career.
I would hope not, but they have also kind of said recently in another article that the retaliation factor towards women is another thing that they were facing at Activision, where they were saying stuff and then they got retaliated against.
I don't know, because I mean, you know the like what happened. You see it, you have it in your fucking record. You go apply.
Right.
This new company looks at it. They're gonna look at you as a fucking liability.
Right. And you know, and that's like I said too, like it sucks because like I said, a lot of women go through things, real shit.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it's other women just trying to come up with a check, come up with a way to,
And not
similar to
fucking
what you
work.
said about the guy in the shop threw water on the floor and tried to
Yeah.
come up, you know? It's how it is out in these streets. So for me personally, the settlement, I hope that it's enough for them. But the way that I'm looking at it with a basic 40 double-digit number, I do not believe they're satisfied with 100,000. They'll be happy, right? That
They'll probably
100,000 is
make
going to
it
go
more.
away fast.
They're probably making more fucking in that fucking time period of being in a year with them.
Nah, I don't think game developers get paid that well. You think?
I don't know. I mean, plus bonuses and all that shit. I don't know.
Fucking bonus. Who gets bonuses now?
Fucking everybody does. Fucking good companies.
You think?
Listen, yeah. Especially a fucking game developer. I mean, say you're developing for as much as they get fucking. Let's Google how much a game developer makes. EA.
Yeah, I googled it. All right.
Okay.
Typical Blizzard entertainment game designer salary is $82,976,000 per year. Okay.
All right. That's like what is it like? Like a senior level or just like an entry?
They didn't really say. So they basically gave a range, and it was 75,000 to 155,000. So I'm assuming from entry level might have been the 75, and then max would have been that 155.
Okay, so these women are, even if it's on the low spectrum of entry, you're capping off at around 20K, and you're taking 100K, and you're capping your career for this.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know, because like we have the examples of like Colin Kaepernick, right, who is banned from the NFL. He can't get money from the NFL. He's having a hard time getting back into the NFL, even after settling a lawsuit, right, with the NFL. Mm-hmm. And it seems to me like the women that do this can go down that route, or they're going to have a hard time re-entering the gaming industry. So, I mean, it would suck, right? It does suck. But at that point, if you have that money and you have other women around you that have the same exact money, you could probably potentially make another gaming studio similar to, I forget his name, Dr. Disrespect. And you could start potentially doing your own thing.
And start suing each other. Yeah, sounds like a good plan.
No, not suing each other, but like, you know, just coming together and just being able to just put the money together, you know, because 450,000 tax, you know, 200 and I'm putting it at like 200,000. 200,000 times, let's say 10 to 15 women that are down to do it. That's a nice chunk of change, you know.
But was it worth it? That's the thing. I don't think it was worth it.
Well, we won't know until we figure out what they're going to do with it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we'll hear something about the women's that were suffering through that shit.
Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like this is the whole situation of that. You seen those memes going around? Would you rather get 1 million right now at the moment, or
$50,000?
yeah,
Yeah, or dinner
week.
with Jay-Z?
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, I don't know. Thinking about it, like I understand everything they went through, but at the end, their career-wise is gonna take a hit.
Yeah, but at that point, though, that's what I'm trying to tell you. If it'll take a hit, I believe that's going to have to lead to another lawsuit because it's discrimination.
Yeah, but I mean, say for example, you don't know these sneaky hiring managers. They'll fucking look at you like, oh, sorry, your resume is not what we're looking for at the moment. We're looking for somebody with more experience, blah, blah, blah. You can't fucking countersue with that.
Yeah, but the thing what you could do with, and in order for you to combat it, like let's say, like again, the 40 women, let's say 40 of those women apply. You're going to tell 40 of them no?
Yeah, that's a little unrealistic.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, but that's how you would get a case. You would get a case by, for example, me and my lady, okay? She had no resume. I had a resume. I gave her my resume. The only thing that I switched up was her name. We applied to 7 spots together. I got a call from 0 of them. She got a call from 6 of them. Wait, hold on. The same day that we applied it, 2 to 3 hours later, boom, she got 3 calls for an appointment, for interview.
Crazy.
So you get what I'm saying? There is a way for you to do it. So we did that, right? Because we both needed jobs. But I told her she would have an easier time getting a job than I would. She didn't believe me. So I gave her my resume. We filled out the little test thing, and I took pictures of every question and every answer that I put. So none of it was virtually different from each other, except the name.
That's wild.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you. They can discriminate, yeah, right? That's fine for their career. But if they're smart, and like I said, they band together, and they apply, and they have proof that none of them got hired, and they all had interviews, right? They could sue them again. It's a risk. It's a risk, bro. Like, I know what you're saying, right? Because I agree with you. Don't get me wrong. I agree. Unfortunately, it is career suicide. But I'm saying, like, in the real perspective of if they go apply somewhere and they're told no, yeah, because it's one person. But if 40 of them fucking go over there and say, hey, we used to work at Activison Blizzard, you're hiring, I'm a perfect candidate, what's up? You know?
Yeah.
They're going to have to hire some of them, if not all of them. And we live in that PC culture. Nobody right now can afford to tell them no. So without them being dragged and put on shame and canceled on social media, similar to Russia and everybody else, they can't afford that shit. They're not going to do it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy fucking world we live in.
It's crazy, you know? Congratulations to them. Hopefully you spend that money wisely, Kay. Band together as women. And, you know, figure out the next move. Because I'm surprised. Listen, had I known game developers were fucking getting paid this much, might have chosen a different career path, buddy. Okay? Would have put my little degree to use. But any final thoughts on that, Silencer?
No, just like you said, hopefully they use it for something productive and not just blow it on things that are not going to return any investment in.
Right. So we'll move on from there. Rockstar announces a new... You know, if you thought the game was officially going to, like, plateau, thought it was going to die out, and GTA 6 was just going to come because the game hit next gen for $10. You were mistaken because they have announced a new subscription for their GTA Online game. This is called GTA Plus. Silencer,
Fucking trash.
go ahead and read some of the benefits of potentially you could receive for subscribing.
So the subscription price, okay? It's not a hefty one. It's a $5.99 a month. All right. So for this $5.99, you get 500,000 direct deposit to your Maze Bank account.
All right.
Okay. And then you get the opportunity to claim properties in around Los Santos and unlock gameplay updates.
Right.
You get special vehicle upgrades, member-only discounts, RP bonuses every single month.
Right.
Is it worth it for the $5.99?
I believe yes. Okay, and here's why. You could get a lot less I believe for like $20 you can get 1 million, okay? For $5 you get 500,000. So essentially for 2 months you get 1 million, which is $10. You don't have to spend $20 to get 1 million. Again, this is passive income for your GTA Online player. I don't know how long this game is going to be, but I mean, you can.
So do
let's
you
say
think,
you do it for a year, you get like fucking like 6 million.
Yeah. So now, for example, don't you already get like 1 million every month?
We were only getting 1 million every month because of the next gen release, right? So every month you logged on up until the next gen release. Now you're no longer going to get that 1 million.
Okay. So I guess it makes sense. The only thing that I still think it's kind of I don't know, iffy about it, but if you're gonna get special upgrades for the cars and shit, and you play the game a lot, justifiable for $5.99.
Right.
This is a fucking thing. They're trying to squeeze everything out of this game, and people are bitching about where's GTA 6, but the people are the ones that are buying these things that keeps holding the fucking development for the other one.
Right. I believe this is just a glorified battle pass. Okay, instead of battle passes being bought for $10 that last you an entire season, this is essentially charging you. Was it $6? What is it? $4? $5? So $6 a month for this. Okay, so $60 a year, I believe. Right? 60.
Yeah.
So $60 a year is what it pretty much does. My only thing is, it's smart, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. A new update comes out, Silencer. Me and you jump on it. We realize we got to buy a building to do this and do that in order for us to do missions and stuff. You're wasting real life money every time you hop on the game, right? It became microtransaction central. With this subscription base, it gives you a bunch of the things that they already have in there pretty much either free or it comes with the benefits that you pay for, right? So as I'm looking at it right now, the car meet membership fees, they're waived, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and you will be reimbursed $50,000 during this event period if you got the membership. If you have a yacht, you can get the Super Aquarius Super Yacht at no additional cost. Okay, you get clothing, you get some nice little livery, a nice little. Oh my God, you get a bunch of things. You get like cars, access to cars, 3 times GTA money and RP in special events and street races, and not to mention the stuff they said as far as like the properties and stuff. I think they said something about, as far as like the auto shop in La Mesa, something like that. Okay, it it just gives you access to all the DLC without having to pay for it. And there are so many fucking brokies that this is gonna fucking pop off. This is gonna fucking pop off. You know why, Silencer? Let me tell you why. Okay? The fucking tank, fam. The APC that they're talking about. The tank itself. Oh, fools fucking are gonna go ham. Okay? It's hard to say. Okay? So you are feeling that this is the reason the game is not gonna die, right?
Yeah, this is the reason why fucking Rockstar is like, you know what, we keep fucking squeezing everything out of we can, so let's fucking do this. And I don't know. Like it's a good, everybody's trying to do a fucking subscription concept, but it's smart on their idea, but it's also holding back from new development that people bitch about, but yet they're there. Like fucking, like a drug addict. He knows the problem, but doesn't want to stop it.
Right. Because my only issue was that it's a subscription. But everybody has a fucking subscription base. You know what I'm saying? Shampoo, shaving gel. Like for me, it's enough, right? I think Fortnite has one as well. In addition to the battle pass, they have a subscription thing that does some shit like similar like this. Okay. Yeah. But I feel that this can be smart for future games. And the only reason why I feel like that is because they know people will not buy DLC, right? Because of the prices. Yeah. They potentially do this. They get the person hooked with the benefits. They essentially pay more than what the DLC was actually worth.
Yeah.
Why pay 50 when I could pay 5 right now?
5 a month, yeah.
5 a month. And then in a year, boom, they fucking do that. They're just finding ways to fucking get people with their money. I'm happy, right? Because I'm not going to be able to do it, but I'm also like, I see the genius in it. You know, I see how people are angry, but I see the genius in it, and that's what makes me happy. Just for people to make the game feel fresh for other people. And I don't see that community or that game dying for like the next 3 years.
No.
So, any final thoughts on that, Silencer?
I don't know. I mean, it's good if you're a fucking big GTA diehard fan. I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
Because you also have to think that this is you're not only paying $5.99, but you're also paying whatever you have to pay to access online play.
Well, I think it's free.
So they made it free to play, but with this?
Well, yeah.
Because I remember I tried to hop on and it gave me the screen of fucking pay to access online.
Oh yeah, the fucking the PSN
multiplayer. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's say you're paying $17 a month to play GTA.
Yeah.
I mean, if the benefits keep going up and they keep adding more stuff to the thing, yeah, it could be potentially better. Like I said, it's like a monthly battle pass is what it feels like.
Yeah, battle pass.
Yeah.
But they should give you, more shit. Not just maybe this is just a test the waters type of thing.
Yeah, and I would assume they'd put more stuff on the first month to get more people to come, but it seemed kind of filled with stuff. But I'm not too privy with the game and the car names anymore, so I just seen a bunch of cars listed, and I'm pretty sure people are just psyched about it. So, and a free yacht, I mean, come on now,
a free fucking yacht that you never fucking
free yacht. The fools fucking spend $50 to $100 to get. They just get a yacht. So,
Yeah.
Well, I'm just excited to see if other games will implement this, but not every game could do this. It has to be a game that just has a bunch of DLC that people don't buy, but there's not that many games like that anymore,
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes from there. All right. We talked about Mr. Dr. Disrespect getting a little loose at the lips, telling us that his Twitch lawsuit has been settled with Twitch, and they are currently not at war with each other, correct?
Yeah.
Now, that seemed to be a precursor to potentially being able to reunite with Nick Merckx so they could play with each other and create content, right? Because he settled with Twitch. But someone by the name GMHikaru was banned because he watched a clip of Dr. Disrespect, I believe, talking about him.
So they were talking.
So it came on naturally to, I believe, his...
Like second nature.
Yeah, like he seen it like pop up, and he saw it, watched it on his Twitch, laughed, went on about his day. They saw it, they banned him. Okay?
Okay.
So that's part of the story. The other part of the story is they unbanned him. It was a day early from what he was supposed to get banned. Now, is it safe to say that the fucking Dr. Disrespect ban is still live?
I would assume.
What kind of shit is that? How do you settle and still fucking... You're just banned, fam. Like, you could die right now and you're just banned.
Fucking, yeah.
I wonder what this fool did.
I'm telling you, it's he had to break some fucking high contract type of NDA type of shit. I don't know.
You know what? And I think that's what it is too. It was NDA related type of stuff. I could believe that more than some of the other rumors that were going around. It just sucks. It sucks to see. You would think, like they would mature up, or, for me, like, I wouldn't settle the lawsuit until I was able to play with the homies,
Uh-huh.
And that's how it feels. It feels like he can't play with his friends. He's a liability. Like,
You can't even open your eyes and just fucking glance at a fucking picture. Are you banned?
yeah, or you're banned, and it feels like they're on it
crazy.
too. So, hopefully, I don't think we'll ever get clarity from the situation. But last time we spoke about this subject, we did leave it open to discussion if he was banned from the platform or not. I think this one pretty much added the nail to the coffin. So, all right, we're
all
on
this fucking streaming drama is just like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. So we'll move on. We got some quick, fast topics, and then we're gonna head out of here, Silencer. Basic stuff that happened, but I don't feel requires a deep dive. Xbox announces Halo boots that cost $225. Are they cool or are they ass?
I don't know. I kind of like them.
They kind of look like they'd be cool to stomp you out, in space.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I ever had the urge to buy them, these will fucking stay on a shelf or something. I would not wear these.
They're definitely collector's item. I feel so. All right.
These are not the type to fucking wear out and be like, oh, I'm gonna go to La Pulga.
This is the shit the fresh pair of shoes you wear to Mars. Once you come out the pod.
Straight out the fucking drip with the aliens.
Put on, yeah.
What are those?
Nah, they know. They'll recognize. They know Master Chief in those parts. All right. Fortnite permanently adds Zero Build as an additional game mode. Happy or sad?
I'm happy.
Yeah, me too. I think it was expected after the success of it. Pretty happy. Okay.
Very good.
Pretty good. Xbox announced Sonic Xbox Series X bundle that featured a blue and red fuzzy remote to promote their movie. Is this a dope or nope concept?
Nope.
I think it's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay.
I like the the console and the ring, the graphic, cool.
Right.
But the fucking controller, come on, nah.
It's a little different. It's a
little
different.
It's a little stupid. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know if it's furry all the way around, but I believe it's
How
just
the fuck
furry
are
in
you
the
gonna
front.
be? How the fuck are you gonna fucking grab this controller, be comfortable and play? No.
Well, yeah, but another collector's item, I think. But I think for kids that like are gonna watch the movie, I think will be an excitement. I don't know if this will be on the market, but I do think it's a part of their promotional giveaway type of thing.
I don't know. Xbox doing too much.
Yeah, soon to I feel like somebody, especially Xbox players, one of them is just gonna fucking stuff it up their ass like an anal plug.
That kid that fucking stuck a controller in his butt.
Hey, can
Definitely gonna
you
get him
shoot
this.
me? Yeah, shoot me right here. Yeah, yeah, just get a free kill. Oh,
Pictures with the fuzzy party.
like you're just gonna see like one side of the stick just like all fucking brown and dark, and the rest of it's fuzzy as fuck.
Use a red one so they won't be a noticeable in my blood.
All right. All right, guys. Those were fast topics. If you guys like those, let us know, okay? That's just things that I feel that popped up that don't necessarily require a deep dive. Silencer, do you have any tips for people out there before we go home?
You know, if you're gonna go and try and sue a store, make sure that you do the hitman thing and, you know, retrieve and damage all video surveillance.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Listen, guys, you know, Silencer gave you a good tip. My tip would be, you know, if your PlayStation creation, such as your GTA Online character, has more money in his account than you do in yours, you might want to stay away from this subscription. It's not for you, fam, okay?
Yeah.
With that being said, my name is Killing Spree 37.
Nice silencer.
We're out!
Killing Spree 37!
Give me some chon chon.